MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Lincoln Jolly gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He will lead this one off today.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First delivery to him on the way. And a swing and a miss for strike one, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it. And the day begins with an out. There's one away.
Batting second, center fielder, number 70.
The next Cub up, number 70, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. One out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Jolly has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
So in now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Just starting things out here in South Florida. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. The pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Count remains full.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Number 41 is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up to shoot. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
So striding forward now, David Tovar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, David Tovar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. And the inning is over. Miami down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Now here's the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. 1 out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Javier Baez.
At the plate, Javier Baez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Yeah. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Another full count pitch home. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Baez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, number 18. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Jose Kearns, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kearns.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Ready now for the Marlins, number 6. And this will be his first plate appearance of the new year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Standing in, number 41. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Hit hard, but foul toward first, so they'll come back and line it up again.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batter, number 70.
At the plate, number 70. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. He's set. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. Looking at his career totals, number 70 is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 1-0. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Popped him up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Now at the plate, Sammy Sosa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Hit out towards second. The underhanded flip on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Russell Martin now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, number 22. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Count still full, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Lincoln Jolly, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The right fielder, number 7, David Tovar.
Up next from Miami, David Tovar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Two out here and a runner at second. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 2-1 down the first baseline. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 1-0. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. The pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. In the air now, out to left. Yelich is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and that's the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Rizzo is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just whips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
In now, number 18, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Fastball called for strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, 0-2, here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Bogaerts at second with 2 down. High and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Striding into the box, number 41. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That misses. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Back up the middle, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box, Jose Kearns, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Yelich is running. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
2-0 count. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Marlins leave one. They trail here 4-0. David Phelps is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
David Phelps.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball. The 2-0. Line towards center field. Number 6 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. Digging in once again, number 70. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
0-2.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
The right field number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Ready for another shot now. Sammy Sosa. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Two and two.
Outside.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand one. They lead it 4-0. Now in the box, number 6. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Outside, 3-0 now. Russell Martin will be next. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Ready now, Russell Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in, number 22. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Jake Lamb will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Jake Lamb.
And that's in there for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Perez recovers, but no chance to recover. Lamb is on at first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, David Tovar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Hunter Harvey is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Hunter Harvey.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. Popped him up. Kearns over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Ready once again, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Softly hit toward the hole. Santana charging in on it, and he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get to the bag first to decide is retired. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins nothing. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So striding in, Christian Yelich. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. There's a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Hearns. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 1-0 delivery. Up high in the air. Baez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Miami. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 18 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
No balls and 1 strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, number 41. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he grounds one briskly to short. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Into the box now, number 6. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Way in front of that fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Russell Martin now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Fouled off. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Striding in, number 22. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, number 70. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Two is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tovar is there. Makes the play. 1 away. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Into the box now, Sammy Sosa. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tovar has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he fouls this one off. Two out, nobody on. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Rizzo will head for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Javier Baez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home misses above the zone for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 5-0. Ron Reyes will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0 home. 2 balls and a strike now. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Here's a pop-up now. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 7, David Tovar.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Tovar. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you work as hard as he has in this one.
The 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Full count now, 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here's Starlin Castro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball whiffed on for a strike. Tovar stands at first with one out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's inside. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Kearns. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Emmett Peralta enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
In now, number 18, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting, number
I mean, that had to
41.
feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Jonathan Lucroy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, Jonathan Lucroy.
And that misses, ball 1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 2-1 home. Popped up. And that's going to land foul. Ready with the 2-2. Hit to short. Castro's got it. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tovar will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, number 70.
Digging in, number 70. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Lucroy leads off first with one away. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the stretch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Cubs are on top, 7-0. Pedro Strop is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Pedro Strop.
So now Carlos Santana starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Wow, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Stepping up now, number 6. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Slapped hard the opposite way and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Standing in now, Russell Martin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 home to Martin. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 41 earns his first win of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Lincoln Jolly was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.